Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I would do a plan with me to show you guys my weekly and daily planning. I love doing like system videos, but I find I don't do as many plan with me's just because I find it really hard to talk and write. But I know sometimes you just want to see like the nitty gritty of like how do you actually plan day to day. So I thought I'd do kind of an update of one of these. If you guys have seen any of my older videos, the style is very similar, but now I do my daily planning kind of on my digital planner just so I can incorporate like my work Outlook calendar. And I wanted to show you guys how I do that from like an actual, how do you actually do that day to day and not just talking through the process. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit, I think. But I just wanted to show you the high level view first, just to show you what I'm doing. So I pre-planned in my Hobonichi Weeks in my gorgeous Moterm cover. This one is not the cream croc, although it might look like it. It's the taupe croc, and I'll link it down below. I just got it on Amazon along with everything else that I'm using if you're interested. But anyways, I'm actually really loving pre-planning in here. I also have all of these stickers that I put in from my last video that I'll link up here on how to create these aesthetic planner stickers. That's really easy. You don't need like a Cricut or anything, so if you're interested in that. Anyways, so I just wanted to show you I use this, and I'm gonna have this off to the side, so once I zoom you in you guys won't see it, but I wanted to tell you guys that's how I do my pre-planning. I do it like if it's like for long-term future planning, I use these monthlies, and then of course once it gets into that month, so for example we're in the month of May, if any details happen in the month of May for tasks or events, I put it directly into like the weekly section. Or if there's things like in the future, the only times that I'll put in the weeks instead of the actual month is just because if there's like a lot of details on to-dos or I don't know, specific things that need a lot more space than the monthlies, I'll put it in there. But typically I just put the events in the monthlies. So I've flipped over to next week that I'm referencing. And then I'm going to be doing my weekly planning here in my personal rings. This is a gorgeous new planner that I recently got off Amazon. I'm so excited about, so I'm not going to give you guys any more details, but I will be doing an unboxing of it next week. So make sure you subscribe down below so you can catch that. It's an amazing dupe for Moterm. So I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, let me zoom you in. So this insert that I'm using right now is the GTD weekly daily collections bundle. And sorry, I'm kind of sniffly because I'm getting over a bit of a cold, but it's the vertical weekly from that set. And I like this just because like the weeks already kind of has, you know, just the horizontal high level stuff. And I like to see things on like a timelined version, so that's why I like to use kind of the vertical style. So let me just see if I can get you in frame here, and I'll start planning. Oh, I'm so bad at this because it's like this awkward positioning, and anyways, then I have to try to squeeze in and write. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, oh gosh, is take it out of the planner actually. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I printed it on this like old paper that I got with some planner that I got, and it's this like cream colored dot grid paper. And I normally don't like this cream paper in the Hobonichi, but I don't know why, I just like actually really love it on the in the rings. So I might try to order some of these. The lighting from outside is making it so bright that maybe you guys can't see it, but that's that. Okay, so it is going to be the week of May 9th to the 15th. OMG, I cannot believe it's already May, like literally half the year is gone. Maybe I will just speed up some of these parts where I'm not really saying anything. I don't know, you guys tell me down below, like, do you just like it running in the background because you guys are planning? or do you like it sped up and just to get to like the actual main points? Next week, actually taking 3 days off because it's my birthday on the Thursday. And then, so my hubby and I have a few activities planned while my girls are in daycare, which is really fun. We're going to like this indoor like adult. Oh my gosh, this is why I can't do plan with me, because I cannot talk and write. We are going to this like indoor adult playground. And I think there's like various rooms or something, and then like there's different games and challenges, but some of the challenges can be like physical. I've never actually been, clearly, but somebody on my team at work was talking about it, and so I was like, oh, that sounds like super fun. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll probably go for a hike after we have lunch around the area, and then it'll be basically time to pick up my girls. So what I like to do first is I just put in like what's in my pre-planner, and then after I do that, then I go into kind of my GTD lists and all that stuff, and obviously I will walk you guys through that. Oh, I'm so sniffly. I don't know if you guys can tell, but so we're going to like our nearby wine country on my actual birthday. It's so tough with kids because like it takes about an hour and a bit, an hour and a half I think, to get there, and then with them being in daycare, we usually like try to pick them up around 4:30, so we have to be back, and like that doesn't leave as much time to actually do stuff there, but beats doing nothing, I guess. And then on the Friday, we're gonna go treetop trekking, which is really fun. We've done it before. I just like anything outdoors, like anything active outdoors, I just love. And especially with the warmer weather, it's really nice. So that's gonna be about a 3-hour thing, and then my mother-in-law is going to be babysitting, so that hubby and I can go out after, which will be really fun. So kind of a fun week. Then on the Saturday, I have a baby shower. And then on Sunday, we have a photo shoot. So the only thing about this insert that you just gotta watch out for a little bit is that I combine Saturday and Sunday because for a personal insert, I prefer the three, what do you call them, column split, just because of the personal is so skinny that once you get to 4, it kind of gets pretty tight. So because of that, I had to put Saturday and Sunday together. What you can do, and I've thought of before as well, is if you don't really care about the times, you could just like split this in half and call the top Saturday and the bottom Sunday. Or if you like timed events, but you know, because you have to fit it on one, you can just put like Saturday or Sunday beside it, and that's what I tend to do. So because my baby shower is on Saturday, I just put Saturday on top. My photo shoot is on Sunday, so I just put Sunday on the bottom and call it a day. So no biggie. Okay, so then I'm going to copy over kind of the things that I had written out for tasks for the week. So I usually put those in the priority section, or if it's something that I know I have to get to do, that I know I have to do on a specific day, I usually just put it after the 6 o'clock mark, because that's when my kids go to bed. I know it's really early. So I'll focus on doing that in the evening. Then of course, the stuff that is not not day specific, but still kind of like priorities, I like to put in this priorities list because I always know that I need to check this. Oh, I should also add my YouTube posts. So I always post on Thursday and Sunday. So I'm gonna put YouTube post here. Then I'm gonna put YouTube post. Then I'm gonna make sure that I schedule my YouTube. Maybe I'll do it at night. Okay, so after I'm done with the pre-planning, what I do, of course, is I go to my GTD lists. If you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I follow the GTD method by David Allen. I'll link up an overview video if you guys are interested in the system or just want a refresher on that. So I go to my GTD list, and I have one of these bundles in like literally every one of my planners, but I only use one as my main set because I don't want to get confused, because you don't want to have like, you know, lists in random spots, because then you won't really feel at ease, because you'll kind of forget, well, which list is the most up to date, which one did I like, you know, put this information on or that information on. So you always want to make sure that you have one set that is your full complete list, and you always go there, and that's the only way your brain is really gonna be able to relax and let go of the information once you write it down. So yeah, so I have that in my personal rings. So what I do is I just scroll through my next actions and see if there is anything that I need to work on from there. And what I like to do actually is there's the two columns here at the bottom that are blank headers. So what I like to do is I just put next actions, because I know that these are the ones that I can work on right now. So I have an insert collab coming out, a self-care insert. So I need to work on those. I'm so excited about them because I'm not like very good at self-care. So I'm really excited to be releasing something and working with someone on it, because I'm not as good at it. So yeah, I'm excited about that. All right, so I'm just gonna put that, see if there's anything else. The other thing that I like to add here sometimes on weeks that I know I have a lot of stuff going on is I like to add like waiting on here. So if there's, you know, a bunch of deliveries or whatever that I'm waiting on, I'll put it here and then I'll list them all. Because next week I'm only expecting one thing to arrive, I just put it under like the priority section and called it a day. But I leave the next actions here because as I go through the week, if there's other action items that comes up that I think I'm gonna work on throughout the week, I'll just list it here. Then at the end of the week, if I haven't gone through these next actions, if I don't think I'm gonna work on it the next week, then I'll migrate it back into my next actions list. Does that make sense? So I think that's the only thing that I plan to work on next week. I also only like really migrate things that I really think that I'm going to work on, because if I am not realistically going to work on it, there's no point in migrating it and then migrating it back. So the next thing that I do is after I've done those, I take out my routine card. And what I like to do is just go through my weekly routines and just make sure that I covered everything. Because I've been planning for so long, usually I, already covered everything, but I like to just double check just in case. So for example, I always have my grocery deliveries on Tuesday between 6 and 7. So I'm just gonna put groceries there. And that means I have to finalize the groceries by the night before. So finalize groceries. Wednesday is our garbage day. Memory planning. I always forget about memory planning, so let me add that here. And I highly recommend that you guys create a weekly or a daily routine. You'll see that on mine. I have like weekly, daily, yearly. And it obviously doesn't have to be this insert, but just in general, you should just like write a list for yourself, even if you prefer, of your weekly or daily routines. Because again, it's another thing that you don't need to like try to keep in your head. You should release your brain of any type of memory stuff that you don't need to keep there, just to give it more space and feel more relaxed. And sometimes you just forget these like little minute things that it's just easier if you don't worry about it. So see, like I always forget these little things that I just like kind of do inherently, but sometimes I like to write it down. Is my workouts I try to do on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, first thing before I start work. That day I won't do it since I'm going to be going somewhere. So next week I think I might have to switch up my routines a little bit, just because I'm taking Wednesday to Friday off and doing kind of active activities, that I'm gonna switch my workouts. That's pretty much it for the weekly. What I might just do with you guys, since it's kind of fun, but I'm not good at it, guys. You guys know I'm not good at this, is kind of putting on these like cute stickers that I made. So again, these are part of the video, my last video that I posted this past Thursday. So you could just check there if you want to see how I made these. That's kind of cute, huh? I like to put my stickers on afterwards, because sometimes if I have like a busy day or something, or like a busy week, then maybe I don't want stickers in certain spots, but I know some people prefer to put them on earlier. And to be honest, I really don't know how to make things look that great. That's why I don't really do decor. But like, it does make you want to look at your planner more when your planner looks cute, doesn't it? How cute are these stickers? Like, I'm so obsessed. Like, these are exactly kind of like the vibe that I like. And I didn't even have to create it. I mean, like, obviously it's just for personal use, so you could use the images off Pinterest, but please don't steal the images and then try to sell it. Yeah, so what do you think about that? I don't know. That's about the extent of like my decorating capabilities, I would say. Does any of these fit? Like, I think I just like do too much sometimes. No, I think that's just good as is, right? Okay, like that's pretty much all I do. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you sometimes that I do like to do that I didn't do here, maybe I'll just stamp it out for you, is using these stamps to do like the headers. So here, why don't I just erase the title, and I want to show it to you on camera because theirs are so freaking cute. They're so freaking cute. Okay. So if I just erase my writing, comes with this little ink, and I think it just like makes your insert look so much nicer. So I haven't tried this on this creamy paper yet, but let's give it a go. And I'm trying to find a dupe of this paper, like a printer paper, and I think the Hammer Mill has like some colorful ones The only thing is, I wanted the cream hammer mill and they don't have it. So I think I have to get the ivory. But I just feel like this isn't ivory. I think this is cream. And I wonder if the ivory is going to be too light, but I don't know, might have to. Might have to just go with that if I want it. Isn't that cute? How cute is that? I'll link it down below. I just feel like it makes the insert look a bit nicer, and then you could put Tombow or whatever over it. Or I really like this Pilot Friction. I want to get the similar one in a Tombow color because I do think the Tombow goes on better, but it's an erasable one, so like if you mess up, you could get rid of it. And just highlight it like that, and I don't know, it just makes it look cute, but in a really simple and easy way, right? So, I mean, I feel like that's pretty quick and simple. Hopefully it's not so bright that you can't see it. But that's all I have on the weeklies, and of course, throughout the week, I'll add more to-dos and cross it out or whatever. So that's that. Oh wait, okay, so I just thought I forgot to show you the back of this insert. So the back of that one is this weekly overview, and I think I do actually want to fill this out because here I like to put my trackers, which are basically, I like to make sure that I drink enough water, so I just put water as kind of like a reminder. Then I put my skincare, and I don't necessarily use it as like a tracker in that like, oh my god, I have to like mark off what I did, but more so I like to use this as like a reminder. Just when I flip over to here, I see it and it reminds me. And then here in the overview, I'm just gonna put birthday week. And then below here, I typically like to put my meals. And then here, I like to do groceries. And that's that. And this actually is a good segue into daily planning. Go into my digital planner, make sure you guys can see that. Okay, so the first thing that I do for my meals is I store in this, if you go to this 4 squares in GoodNotes, it has an outline section. You can like classify certain pages. So I've made this page always my girls' daycare meals. Actually, I should show you because this is now May. It's still the April menu in here because it's just the beginning of May. Okay, so what I do is I go into my emails, I find the PDF that the director sends the menu in. Sorry, yeah, so she sends a newsletter each month and it has the menu like this. So what I do is I just literally take a screenshot, copy it, delete the screenshot, go back to my planner. And what you can do is delete this one and paste the new one. Delete that. So you literally paste it and then resize it onto the page. There we go. Oopsies. Just delete this. Again, you go take a screenshot. Sorry, I'm kind of holding this awkwardly because it has to be in portrait mode to take the full picture because I like to have the title in there. Okay. So go back in. So, sorry, I didn't say, but this is my GTD digital planner and I'm just using GoodNotes. So I don't think I said, but this is my digital planner, GTD digital planner, and I use it in GoodNotes. Okay, so that's how I paste that in there. And so you can use and add different sheets of stuff that you reference all the time using those top 4 squares there, and then you can easily jump to those when you need them, right? So for the week of the 9th, I just like to quickly check what they're having at daycare because I don't want to really like make the same thing. So what I typically do is I just care about what they really had at lunch. So I'll just put in this top box here what it is that they had. So for example here, they said they're having beef burrito. But of course, if you don't have kids or whatever and you want to do your meals, there's 3 spots in each day to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you want. Okay, so there's the kids' the daycare meals. So I usually just put like D here to specify that it's daycare. And then after I make my grocery order, a lot of the time I just see like what's the deals in the week, and that'll inspire my meals for that week. So I'm going to put it through there. And then throughout the week, sometimes I forget about like, or certain items I run out of, so I need to buy the groceries for that item. So I'll add those there basically. Okay, so that's that. And then let me just quickly show you the daily planning in here. It's actually really simple. So what I do, and I'm gonna try to show you this, but obviously work is confidential, so I might have to blur some stuff out. But I basically, so I have my work apps here, right? And I go to my Outlook and I go to the calendar. And what I do within the calendar is I go to the agenda style. And that way I can show it like this, and I turn it to portrait. And then what I do is I take a screenshot, again, similar to how I was doing it before, and I just screenshot the next day. So I do this the day before. I screenshot the next day, and then I go back out, go into my Good Notes planner, of course, and then go to the week. And then hit the day. Oops, I guess we're not in April. Okay, so if you hit schedule, then all of this stuff is linked, right? So we're in what? It'll be, right now I'm in this first week of May or the second week of May. And so what you can do is go into the week and then go into the day and paste it there. And that's what I like to do. And I like to put this off to the side just as a reference so that I don't have to like plan out the meetings in here because they shift. But I try to do this like the night before or the next day when I know the meetings won't change as much. And that way I can just copy and paste it in here. And then I can reference that throughout the day. The other thing I like to do for the week is, again, go back to my calendar now in Outlook or whatever, you know, program you use. I like to show it in this week view. And then what I do is I take a picture or a screenshot of the full week. And I just go like this, screenshot it, copy, delete. And I like to paste this into the weeklies. And I still find this relevant because sometimes you just want a snapshot of your week just to kind of see like what your meetings will look like. So I like to put this here just before I plan for the week. Whereas my weekly planning that we just did on paper is more for like, you know, outside of work and stuff like that. So that's why they're kind of different. This one is just all work meetings, right? So I still find it useful. The other thing I do on this weekly sometimes is I will put in my next actions here for specifically for work. What are the next actions, especially for really busy weeks at work, as well as like what am I waiting on for my colleagues or whoever or my team that I've asked them to do that I expect back. In this section here, instead of using it as like a tracker, what I'd like to do is for specific weeks, I put in deadlines. So here I go into, this is called your elements, and you can save stickers and stuff there. So I just use this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday sticker that's in the sticker bundle included in this planner. I put it there, and then I just put in like, you know, whatever is due that week, and I list it here, and then that way I can cross off which day it's due, and that's how I like to use that section here. Okay. So all I do in here, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but what I like to do is obviously add in the title, so it'll be May 6th, and then I just kind of like to highlight it. And I also use the same highlighter, and I just like to put a little dot beside the times that I have meetings. Okay, and then if there's anything that I need to prep right before, I will go in here and I will, oops, it's too big. So review, forecast. I'd like to do my BBG workout tomorrow. Sorry, my writing is so awful. I'm like writing in this super awkward position. Actually, also like to highlight out how long the meeting is. And you see, if you go over the highlighter again, it like darkens where you already put a dot. So now I know I started the meeting at 1, it's probably gonna go until 3. It just shows me that it's like one continuous long meeting. Can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, Sean wanted to watch Leafs playoffs tomorrow. Then I might look at my daily routine. Not much there. So on Fridays is usually our takeout days. So I'll put in what we usually get on Fridays. A lot of the time we just do pizza night because it's easy and the girls love it. But I'm just gonna put order. I like to do this so that I know, like, if there's prep work that I need to do throughout the day, I can see it, and if it's just order, it's easy. And then throughout the day, I'll have various tasks that I'll add in as the day goes on, or sometimes some notes, and that's what I put down there. And that's like pretty much it. Oh, actually a couple tasks that I want to do tomorrow, but I'm just gonna write it here. So in between my meetings, if I can, I'll try to do this, is call my daughter's doctor to book her 2-year appointment. Oh, the Sterling ink sale is tomorrow. There's a few things I wanted to get from there. And that's pretty much it. So it's really easy. I just love that it incorporates, like, it really easily incorporates my work stuff. And that was like a big issue for me when I returned back to work from mat leave, just being able to incorporate all of the Outlook stuff. So that has been perfect. And yeah, that's basically my weekly and daily routines. Let me know down below what you guys are using for your weekly and daily systems. I love hearing about people's systems. It's like literally my favorite part of planning. So let me know down below, and also let me know what you guys want to see. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more planning videos in the future, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.